Hello children, welcome again for the new session of science, chapter 8, winds, storms and cyclone. Before going into the today's topic, let us recollect what we have learned up till now. Okay children, are you ready? Okay. Air exert pressure. High speed winds are accompanied by reduced air pressure. Air expands on heating. Uneven heating between the equator and the poles. Uneven heating of land and water. Thunderstorm and cyclone we have learned in detail. Destruction caused by the cyclones, and generally we have learned about the natural disasters. Natural disasters can cause great loss to life and property. A natural disaster is also called a natural calamity, and some of the natural disasters are cyclones, tornadoes, earthquake, thunderstorms, etc. Okay children, today we are going to learn effective safety measures during the time of these natural disasters. Action on the part of the people during that time, what action we have to take. Precaution in a cyclone hit area. And one more thing we want to learn about this topic, that means anemometer. I will tell you afterwards what is anemometer. Okay, let's begin the lesson now. Children, our today's first topic is effective safety measures. What safety measures we should take during the time of this cyclone. Cyclone forecast and warning service. Cyclone, it should be forecasting. That means when it is going to happen, it should be forecasted. Rapid communication of warnings to the government agencies, ports, fishermen, ships and to the general public. The government should do the rapid communication because they should know the forecasting of cyclone. According to that, they have to take a safety measure. For that, they have to inform the port, fishermen, ships and to the general public about the awareness of cyclone. Now, construction of cyclone shelters in the cyclone prone areas and administrative arrangement for moving people fast to safer places. Construction of cyclone shelter. If cyclones comes, where the people go and take shelter. That construction of cyclone shelter the government should do where it is affecting cyclone. And administrative arrangement for moving people fast to safer places. If they are knowing every year, every time, if any place cyclone is affecting, and let the people to move from that place to safer places, this arrangement also the government should do. So these are the some effective safety measures of cyclone. Okay children, now we already learned the duties of the government. Government will do their duty, but at the same time we have to do our own duty also. That's the meaning of action on the part of the people. As a citizen, what we have to do during this time of natural calamities, just like a cyclone and all. Okay. First of all, we should not ignore the warnings issued by the meteorological department through TV, radio or newspapers. Listen, before cyclone is going to happen, the warning should be done. They will do the warning, but we should not ignore the warning. Okay, let them say whatever it is. So we don't take care. Not like that. We should not ignore. We should not avoid the warnings issued by the meteorological department. They are giving the warning through the TV news, radio or newspapers. So we have to take it serious. Second point, we should make necessary arrangements to ship the essential household goods, domestic animals and vehicles, etc. to safer places. So after getting this warning through the TV, radio or newspapers, we have to take some necessary arrangements to ship to the essential household goods. The very important household things are having, so that we have to packing and keep ready. And at the same time, we are having some domestic animals and get ready for taking them also to the safer places, and many are having the vehicles, that also to be taken. So before cyclone comes, after getting the forecasting, after getting the warning from the government side, we have to take this necessary arrangement. We have to pack our very necessary household things and vehicles and our domestic animals, and we get ready to go to other safer places. Avoid driving on roads through standing water, as floods may have damaged the roads. Listen children, we should not drive. We should avoid driving on roads through standing water. After the flood, some water is collecting here and there. So we should not to drive that type of roads, because as flood may have damaged the road. Some cracks will be there, some pits are there. So as the water is collected over there, we are not knowing where the pits and cracks. So we should avoid the driving this type of roads. Okay. Another important thing we have to take, keep ready the phone numbers of all emergency services. We should keep the phone number of emergency services, just like police, fire brigade and medical centers. Children, these are the duties we have to do, we should do after getting warning from the meteorological department about the natural calamities or cyclone, whatever it is. Okay, so we should be careful, we should take serious about the warnings from the government side. We should not ignore these warnings. We should be ready with our household things, domestic animals and vehicles to move from our place to safer places, and we should not drive on the damaged roads, and we should be ready with the phone number of police people, fire brigade and medical centers. These are the points to be taken from the part of people. Children, in the beginning I told you, I will say what is an anemometer. You can look at the diagram on the screen. It is a picture of an anemometer. What it is doing, just see that. We have learned that all storms are low pressure systems. Wind speed plays an important role in the formation of storms. Listen, that we are already learned about cyclones and thunderstorms. The wind speed plays very important role in the formation of storms. It is therefore important to measure the wind speed. So, wind speed we have to measure. Before the storm coming, we can understand that according to the speed of the wind, when the storm will come or not coming. If the wind speed is more, there will be a chance of storm, otherwise there is no chance. So we have to measure the wind speed. Okay. The instrument that measures the wind speed is called the anemometer. Listen, that is the meaning of anemometer. The instrument you can see on the screen, that is the picture of the anemometer. What it is doing, this is an instrument. It measures the wind speed. Okay, the anemometer measures the speed of the wind. Okay, that is known as the anemometer. Why it is like that? Because the wind speed plays an important role in the formation of storms. Because wind speed plays very important role in the formation of storms, so we should know the speed of the wind. For that, to measure the wind speed, we are using one instrument that is known as anemometer. Okay children, I hope you are understood this. Children, now we have learned about effective safety measures during the time of cyclone, action on the part of the people. Apart from that, some more precaution we have to take in a cyclone hit area, the cyclone affected area. Some more precautions we have to take. Let us see which are the precautions. Do not drink water that could be contaminated. So in the cyclone affected area, when we are going back, we should not drink water from there because it is already contaminated. So what we have to do? We have to store drinking water for emergencies. So after the cyclone, when we go back to our own place, we should not water from that area directly because it is already contaminated during the cyclone time. So for that we have to store drinking water for our emergencies. Now, do not touch wet switches and fallen power lines. So, when we are going back to our place, that time we should not touch the wet switchboard and whatever thing and fallen power lines. Some power lines are falling down on the ground, that also we should not touch. At the same time, we should not touch wet switches. Do not go out just for the sake of fun. Every now just now the cyclone over. After that, what to do? You should not go out just for a fun. Okay, we sit at home and clean the houses and the surroundings. Another one, do not pressurize the rescue force by making undue demand. That means don't disturb the rescue people, do this one like that. Don't disturb them. Let them do their work peacefully. Cooperate and help your neighbors and friends. So, if our neighbors and friends need our help, we have to help them, and we all together cooperate together, and we have to help each other, our neighbors and friends. These are the more precautions we have to take in cyclone hit area. Children, I hope you have understood some idea about the cyclone, the safety measures during the cyclone time, and which are the points we have to take from our side, and what is the meaning of anemometer and what they are using, and another one, what are the more precautions we have to take in a cyclone hit area. Okay children, today we are going to wind up the session now. I will come with another video with another interesting topic. Till then, take care, keep learning. Okay, thank you.